8 hidden signs that someone deeply loves you. Imagine a love so deep, so transformative, that it not only touches your heart, but uplifts your soul. What if I told you that there are hidden signs, silent yet powerful, that reveal when someone truly loves you? These aren't the flashy gestures we often chase, but the quiet, unwavering forces that create lasting happiness. As we journey through life, we all crave this kind of love, one that nurtures, heals, and empowers. Stay with me, and let's explore these profound signs together. By the end of this, you'll recognize the love that can shape your future and lead you to true happiness. Unspoken connection. In the hustle and bustle of life, we often look for clear signs of love, expecting words or grand gestures to speak for someone's feelings. But the most profound connections often go beyond what is spoken. True love doesn't always need to be verbalized. It's felt in the quiet moments, the glance that says more than 1,000 words. The unspoken understanding when you don't have to explain your emotions because they already know. When someone deeply loves you, there is an intuitive sense of connection. It's a bond that exists beyond the ordinary, a silent recognition that's present when you walk into a room, when your heart is heavy, or when you're filled with joy. You may not have to say a word, but they know. They can sense when you need comfort, when you need laughter, or when you just need space to breathe. We often underestimate the power of this silent understanding. It's easy to overlook, but when you experience it, you realize how deeply it can fill your soul. This unspoken connection fosters a sense of belonging, comfort, and peace, a foundation for a life of true happiness. This kind of bond makes you feel seen, heard, and most importantly, loved, in ways words simply cannot express. Subtle sacrifices. In our world where we often chase after the loud and the flashy, we forget that true love is often revealed in the quietest moments. It's not always in the big gestures, but in the little, everyday sacrifices someone makes to bring happiness into your life. These sacrifices may go unnoticed, but they are the ones that leave an indelible mark on your heart. When someone truly loves you, they'll give up their time, energy, and even their own comforts to see you smile. It might be as simple as them taking on extra responsibilities so you can rest, or stepping aside when your passions need space to grow. It could be sacrificing their own desires so you can pursue what truly matters to you. This is the kind of love that doesn't keep score, doesn't expect anything in return. It simply seeks your well-being and happiness. Think about the small moments, when someone quietly listens as you vent about your day, or when they adjust their plans so that you can have a few moments of peace. These subtle acts of love speak volumes. They show a deep understanding of your needs, a willingness to support you without asking for anything in return. It's easy to get caught up in the big, dramatic expressions of love we see in movies or hear about from others. But real love, the kind that lasts and fosters happiness, lies in the sacrifices that build the foundation for trust, respect, and a lifetime of shared joy. True love doesn't seek attention or praise for these acts. It simply exists to make your life easier, happier, and more complete. It's the quiet sacrifices that create the lasting bond we all seek. Subtle sacrifices. In today's fast-paced world, we often equate love with grand gestures, flowers, lavish gifts, and dramatic declarations. But the truth is, real love is woven through the subtle sacrifices people make for you, often without any expectation of recognition or return. These acts, while small on the surface, are the true heart of deep affection. Think about those quiet moments when someone puts your needs above their own. It's not always about what's loud or obvious. It could be your partner staying up late to help you with something important, even when they're exhausted. It might be them choosing to take on extra tasks so that you can focus on your personal goals or simply get some rest. These sacrifices aren't grand, but they are meaningful. They're a reflection of someone's commitment to your happiness. When you are loved deeply, the sacrifices made often go unnoticed because they are part of the fabric of daily life. They are not designed to impress you but to support you, to make your journey smoother and more fulfilling. This love doesn't seek to be acknowledged, but it's in these very acts that the depth of devotion is revealed. Whether it's giving up time to spend with you, adjusting their plans to fit yours, or quietly stepping back when it's your time to shine, these sacrifices form the bedrock of trust, connection, and happiness. Too often, we overlook the beauty of these small, everyday acts. But if we learn to see them for what they truly are, we realize that they are not only acts of love, they are the foundation of a truly happy life. This is where love thrives, in the quiet, humble sacrifices that lift you up. Understanding your dark side. In relationships, it's easy to focus on the light, the laughter, the shared moments of joy, the love that feels effortless. But true, deep love is not afraid of the shadows. It is the rare kind of love that sees you for all that you are, not just your bright side but your darker parts too. Those insecurities, fears, and imperfections are all understood and embraced, not rejected. Think about how much you hide from the world, the moments when you feel vulnerable, when your self-doubt creeps in, or when your past weighs heavy on your shoulders. Now imagine someone who doesn't flinch or pull away from those parts of you. Instead, they lean in, they listen, and they offer comfort, not with judgment but with empathy. This is the kind of love that understands you on a deeper level. It accepts not only your strengths but also your flaws, knowing they are part of the whole you. Someone who deeply loves you doesn't just love your victories and successes, they love your struggles too. They stand with you when you're facing challenges, offering a safe space for you to express your fears, and they don't turn away when you show them the side of you that is still healing. They recognize that the dark side of your soul doesn't make you any less worthy of love. In fact, it only makes you more human, more relatable, and more deserving of compassion. This understanding creates a bond that is unshakable. It's rooted in the truth of who you are, not just who you appear to be. True love, the kind that leads to lasting happiness, thrives in this acceptance, when both light and dark are held with equal care. Patience through change. Change is inevitable in every aspect of life. We evolve, we grow, and sometimes that means we move through seasons of transformation that can be difficult or uncomfortable. But deep love, the kind that nurtures true happiness, is rooted in patience through these changes. Someone who truly loves you doesn't expect you to stay the same. They don't demand you to be who you were yesterday. Instead, they embrace who you are becoming, understanding that growth is a journey. Whether you're shifting career paths, exploring new passions, or adjusting to life's unexpected twists, their love remains constant. They offer you the space and understanding to evolve at your own pace, with no rush to fit into a predefined mold. True love recognizes that change is not a threat, but an opportunity to grow together, to explore new dimensions of your relationship, and to deepen your connection. It's in this space of patience that real happiness flourishes, because you are allowed to be your true self in all stages of life, without fear of rejection or criticism. In a world that moves quickly and expects instant results, a love that is patient and supportive through change is a rare and powerful gift. It's a love that stands the test of time and creates a foundation for lasting happiness. Emotional safety. In a world where vulnerability can feel like a risk, emotional safety is a sanctuary, a place where you can let your guard down and truly be yourself. Someone who deeply loves you creates this space for you, offering a sense of security that allows your heart to open freely. This kind of love doesn't come with judgment or rejection. Instead, it's a safe harbor where your feelings are accepted, no matter how raw or complex they may be. When you're feeling overwhelmed, sad, or even angry, someone who loves you deeply will stand by you, not with criticism, but with understanding and care. They listen without rushing to fix things, allowing you to express yourself fully and without fear. Think about how powerful that feeling is. The ability to be your true self, to speak your mind, to share your fears, and know that you won't be abandoned for it. This emotional safety is essential for lasting happiness. It builds trust, deepens intimacy, and creates the kind of love that lasts through the storms of life. True love nurtures a sense of security where both people feel safe enough to grow, to share, and to be vulnerable. This foundation of emotional safety is one of the greatest gifts you can receive in any relationship. It allows both of you to thrive. Consistent presence. In a world that often celebrates fleeting moments, true love is marked by one thing: consistency. It's easy to be there for someone when everything is going well, but real love reveals itself in the way someone shows up when times are tough. Whether it's during a challenging phase in your life or an ordinary quiet day, someone who deeply loves you will be there, unwavering, showing you their commitment through their consistent presence. This presence is more than physical, it's emotional, mental, and spiritual. It's the person who checks in on you when they sense something's off, who stands by your side even when the world feels chaotic. In every relationship there are highs and lows, but deep love doesn't disappear during the lows. It remains a steady force, offering support, encouragement, and loyalty when you need it most. Think about how vital this is for your own happiness. In a world where instability and change are constant, the unwavering presence of someone who loves you provides a sense of security. It creates a deep-rooted trust and peace that is irreplaceable. You don't have to wonder where they stand, because you know, through their actions, that they will always be there. True love isn't a momentary spark. It's a lasting flame that remains steady, reliable, and constant. Growth-oriented support. True love is not about holding someone back or clinging to the past. It's about supporting them as they evolve into the best version of themselves. Someone who deeply loves you understands that growth is essential for happiness. They recognize that your journey doesn't just involve them. It involves your personal passions, your dreams, and your ambitions. When someone loves you this way, they push you to grow, not through criticism, but through encouragement. They celebrate your victories, no matter how small, and help you navigate setbacks without judgment. This love isn't about control or limitation, it's about liberation. They want to see you shine, even if it means that sometimes you'll have to grow apart to grow together in the long run. Think about the power of this kind of love. It's the love that encourages you to take risks, to step outside your comfort zone, and to reach for goals you may have once thought were out of reach. It fuels your happiness by giving you the confidence to be bold, to pursue what lights you up, and to embrace change. This growth-oriented support is the foundation of lasting happiness. It's the kind of love that doesn't just help you maintain who you are. It helps you discover who you're meant to become. And in that discovery lies a life full of joy, purpose, and fulfillment. Genuine interest in your world. True love is not just about sharing moments together. It's about deeply caring for the world that exists within you. When someone truly loves you, they take a genuine interest in your thoughts, your experiences, and the dreams that fuel your soul. They seek to understand not only who you are in this moment, but who you've been and who you are becoming. This kind of love is curious. It doesn't simply skim the surface of your life. It asks questions, listens actively, and engages with the parts of you that others might overlook. It's the person who notices when something's important to you, even if they don't fully understand it themselves. They make an effort to learn, to listen, and to be part of your world, because they recognize that your happiness lies in your individuality. Consider how powerful it is to be seen in this way. In a world where many people are focused on their own lives, to have someone who truly wants to know your inner world is an incredible gift. It creates an emotional intimacy that deepens with each shared conversation, each moment of understanding. This genuine interest in your world fuels happiness by fostering connection, trust, and fulfillment. It's the love that makes you feel valued, not for what you can do or give, but for who you are. In a world filled with distractions, the most profound and lasting love is built on the quiet, consistent acts that deepen connection and support growth. From unspoken understanding to the subtle sacrifices, emotional safety, and unwavering presence, true love cultivates happiness by allowing each person to flourish in their authenticity. The love that sees, supports, and embraces all parts of you, your light and dark, creates a foundation for a life of deep fulfillment and joy. Remember, true love doesn't just help you survive, it helps you thrive. Thank you for taking the time to reflect on these powerful truths. I wish you all the best in embracing the love that brings true happiness into your life. Good luck on your journey, and may it be filled with growth, connection, and lasting joy. Thank you.